Well, 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 YouTube world. We are back on the GMC square body, aka Dirty Grandpa, with squints, of course. Switch that. We are, it's on the lift. What are we doing?
So we put the new control arms we got on.
Yep.
Yesterday.
So, let me fix this camera. Camera's dirty. So tubular control arms. We got the tubular control arms are on. I ended up actually changing the spring. So because they had cut the old springs, which made the truck way too low. These are the drop spindles that were already on it. So these springs are out of a Chevelle and they fit perfect, surprisingly. They are already a custom spring from, I think the company is SPX. So you can see all the old parts. Parts. And you can see they had cut the rear spring, so they probably cut like a good couple coils out of them. We are changing out both wheel wells. Those are all your old control arms. It's all garbage. I do have another set of tires that I gotta swap over for the fronts, because these are temporary tires, because they're 17, so somebody put those on there. That's our fuel tank we're using.
And they will work.
Yep. I got all our new brake stuff here. These are the old rotors. I got new rotors, calipers, pads, bearing seals, hoses. So yeah, everything went together actually really nice. We cleaned the frame up, gave it a quick little detail. So we're not getting crazy with like full restoration because the truck's very clean. So it just needs to be cleaned up. What are you doing right here?
Oh, I was going to paint them.
The dust shields?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's really crazy is
We cleaned them up.
well, the previous owner put drop spindles, did a flip kit in the rear, but they never cleaned anything.
2-inch drop.
Yeah, and they reused all the old components. And here's yeah. So they even put new bearings and grease seals in rotors that are in horrible shape, and they put it all back together. I mean, the calipers are horrible, but they put new slide pins with new set of pads, which makes, and actually they did partially new hoses. I guess you can consider them new. I don't know.
Yeah, they don't.
I don't know. But either way, we're changing all that. I'm not chancing any of that. It's all going to be nice. We're actually changing gears a little bit here. So because I have so many projects going on, I decided to get this truck done and running and driving. We're going to I want to get it done sooner than later. I don't want this to drag out. I want it to be a really nice, reliable truck that somebody can jump in, not have any idea what they're doing other than I know how to drive a truck, start it, and drive it wherever they want to drive it. So in order to do that, I don't think the twin turbo setup is the best option, right?
I don't know.
No. And I have...
It's cool.
No, it would definitely be.
If you would build it for yourself and you know how to drive something,
it would be awesome.
If you were to sell it and someone who doesn't race or stuff, who doesn't have like good experience in driving, who just drives like regular cars, they're not gonna know how to drive a truck with twin turbos that makes like 500 horsepower.
Well, it would probably make more like 700 horsepower.
Or like 700 horsepower, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you could just.
So my whole theory.
Know how to drive it.
So my whole theory is, it's a great transmission. It's got overdrive. The motor's a great little motor. It's probably going to make 400 horsepower all day long. It's going to be fuel injected. It's going to have air conditioning. The interior is going to be a brand new interior, nice. So I just figured,
what color are you doing?
To do the twin turbo, yeah, if I were keeping this truck, I would definitely do it, but I'm not keeping the truck. The truck is going to get sold. That's the whole purpose of the build. So the twin turbos are going to get put back on the shelf and probably used for something else, but I can't disclose that information right now.
What?
Where we're going to put the twin turbos. I can't disclose that information. So. No, the 39 Chevy is definitely not getting twin turbos. That's an old
It
school.
would be a wheelie machine.
It's already a wheelie machine without it. What do I need that for?
And then put on the Nova.
I'm not going to disclose that information. So these are the backing plates. We're going to paint these up, throw them on, get these brakes all back together. Yep, that's on the lift again. We're finalizing this car so that it can go home. This has been a long-term project, but we're very happy with progress. We did the gears yesterday, finally. So we upgraded to a Ford Performance 373 from a 411, right? 411s?
Yeah.
So the old 411s are in the box. The 373s. This is nothing special. It just has a stock styled posi. It's still a 4-lug. This is not a race car, but it's just going to be a fun car for him. So we're finally finalizing this, and it's going to go home. So hang out while we finish putting the front end together, right? On Dirty Grandpa.
Dirty Grandpa.
Guys here?
So, what are we doing?
Well, Al brought coffee. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I just used my new to me tire machine that was gifted by Coffee Man Al because it was broken. So we took it all apart and fixed it, and now it works. I got to figure out where I'm going to put it. I got to put it somewhere, but for right now, it's right here, and it rolls around. So what do we do, Squints? Check out.
We got the
Yep.
brakes on.
We got the rotors on. We got all the control arms. We already saw that. The calipers are on now. I actually just get a quick paint job on the rotors so that way they don't rust up as fast because I couldn't get any coated rotors.
But now we gotta get our steering.
Yeah, waiting on the steering, but all the brake lines are hooked up. Got new brake lines. I just got to finalize something with the original. This was the original bracket that went kind of like that. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. Well, we'll figure it out. But I wanted to swap these wheels over. I bought these tires a long time ago.
Yes, you
And now
did.
the tire machine works. So I think that's why I wanted to make it happen.
Yeah, and you put the wheel on the wrong way. There's an inside and outside on the wheel.
Yeah, thanks.
And you put the inside on the
Thanks for telling
outside.
everybody. I've been doing tires for 30 years and I screwed up the one thing I screwed up. Yeah. Yeah, that looked good. So we're going to lower it down because we have to see what the ride height's going to be. So with the Chevelle springs, I don't know ride height, so we're going to see. We're going to see what it is.
You got to see.
But thank God Al brought coffee.
Well, I'm the union shop steward, and you're supposed to have the union brakes because that shop manager that's behind the camera.
The shop manager gets real nasty
He
sometimes.
works you to death, and you know, this is a unionized building here. Unionized shop.
You tell him. So all I'm doing is throwing the wheels on real quick because we want to see ride height. I'm hoping ride height's good because I really don't want to have to buy springs because I had these laying around. Oh, I gotta clean this rim a little bit. It's good enough.
Oh, that was. I cleaned that one.
No, it'd be kind of that's all right.
Mine, I cleaned it.
All right.
You messed it up.
It's not too bad. It's close.
Shut up.
I wasn't shut up, I was brought up. When I look at you, it's a throw up.
I cleaned it the best I can.
Well, that's just not good enough.
I got in all the
That's a
little,
union mentality.
Yeah.
I got in all the little crevices.
Must be a supervisor. Man, it looks so much better. Just those control arms alone look so much better. Oh my god, it's a huge difference. Remove the steering. Ow, fucking head.
At least you hit the plastic part.
Turn, roll.
let's see how the ride height is.
I'm hoping it's taller because it was way too low without all the weight in the car or in the truck. Hope it's better.
Yeah, it's better.
Oh, it's way better. You can already tell it's better. Let me jump out a few times though. What do you think? I would have to say that's definitely better. Oh yeah, that's way better. Because it was, so the fender height was already, it was literally like here.
Yeah, I
And
remember.
it was already too low and I don't even have all the weight in the truck. So that's gonna work out great. Oh, that looks good. Actually, the camber looks really good with the 3 shims on each side.
How much would you think you add to with everything else on it?
Couple £100 here and there. Maybe 300. So I gotta move these zips on the side.
Be careful because it's back.
You're 150. And I'm 200. That's 350 right there.
Oh yeah, that's nice. The fender comes up like right to the top of the wheel.
I like that.
Looks good.
That's really nice. It might not even be that much. That's 350 pounds, so that's a lot. I don't think there's going to be 350 pounds. It's just a radiator, oil, coolant. So you figure
100.
6 quarts of oil. So that's a gallon, a little over a gallon. It's only like 10 pounds, 8.5 pounds. Coolant, it probably takes 3 gallons. So that's
And then like
about 25
alternator.
pounds. So you're, with oil and coolant, you're about, we'll say 40 pounds.
But also like alternator.
Yeah, alternator accessories, but the inner wheel wells are light.
Yeah, those are.
So I mean, realistically, if there's
You only have like 100 more pounds.
200 more pounds,
It's a lot.
that's a lot. So I think we're good. I'm just glad it's on the ground right now. That looks good.
Those tires are done though.
Yeah, the tires look so much better than the other ones. So,
Well, the other ones were dirty.
well, the other ones were a temporary tire. You can't really use those. They're not safe.
Don't
But just right now alone, the way it's sitting right now, it's almost 2 inches taller than it was.
Don't tell my brother he can't use those tires.
Oh God, is he using those on his car? 60 mile per hour limit on those. You see the dudes that are using motorcycle tires now? They're using the rear tire, a 180 motorcycle tire with the white wall on the front of the tire. The kid from Nitrous Express. Not Jimmy, no, not it's the other kid that's,
Oh.
he's got a brownish Mustang.
Was it front wheel drive or?
No, those are just his front runners. They're like,
You saw
they're like,
Oh.
Charlie Brown's pass?
oh, insane. Yeah, insane. Charlie Brown went, what was it, 660?
At 200 and
210? 212?
212, I think it was.
In the quarter.
God.
And, well, that thing goes bottom fours. It's no joke. I mean, that thing's a lightweight tube chassis, purpose-built car with a big block and a pretty decent amount of nitrous. It's like if Lou Proto took his setup and put it in a very lightweight tube chassis car. His is not lightweight. Not light enough, I should say.
Right.
Because he tries to stick with class. When you're class racing, it's different. Class racing, you have to abide by certain rules and regulations as far as like the front frame section. You have to have a certain amount of frame section. The strut style has to be factory style strut. That's why everybody runs the Mustangs.
I hate that whole steel quarter bullshit.
Steel roof, steel quarters.
Yeah,
it's meaningless.
It's meaningless.
It's meaningless. You understand that a steel quarter panel compared to a carbon fiber or fiberglass quarter panel is a difference of maybe 30 pounds.
And then the roof.
It's the thinnest sheet metal you can imagine. They get any tire shake and it bends the quarter panels. Mm-hmm. It tweaks the quarter panel with any tire shake. So when they say steel roof, steel quarters, there is literally nothing there. It is the lightest of light body panels.
So what about the roof? Is it like really thin?
No, it's still an original roof, but it's completely stripped. All it is the exterior shell, and then they brace it with the chassis. It's welded to the chassis, to the roll cage, to the bars. So
oh, really?
Yeah.
That's like nothing.
Everything is all one, and that's why it's like that. So.
Are you gonna put a cage in the C10?
Why? It's a street truck.
But I'm super happy with the way it is, man. That's awesome. This is great. This is exactly what I want. Yeah, the camera and everything almost looks perfect. I just gotta mount those little brake line brackets. I think I'm gonna actually drill and use a self-tapper into the control arm. Like just make my own little mount. Perfect. All right, cool. It's 40-something degrees out. Why are you wearing shorts?
Because I was wearing pants today, but we were stripping.
Yeah. Now look at your knees from kneeling on the dirty pad. You're gonna get all dirty.
I don't care. I take showers.
You do? The last I checked, you don't. But you know. What are we doing? We're trying to finish this video, right?
Yeah. So the steering
Hold on.
stuff came.
The front end's on, and
They
now.
already know.
I know. We just got the steering components.
We said that earlier in the video.
I know. I'm just letting them know in case they just tuned in now. So you shut your mouth,
Well,
or you're gonna get a fat lip.
They don't skip the video.
Hold on, hold on.
So,
Hold on.
Stop.
Like squishing ants.
Okay.
So what do we got? We got all our parts right here?
We got parts.
Parts is parts.
Steering.
Oh wait, we got. It makes everything much better when you talk. When you talk in an Australian accent or a British accent, we could do it like this.
Alright.
All right.
We got the parts.
The parts,
Yes. Mate.
mate. All right, mate.
Alright, mate. What are we gonna?
So we gotta disassemble the center link
So, mates.
because the center link gets reused because that's just a solid bar, and we also have to take the idler bracket off here. So we're gonna do that right now. Throw another shrimp on the bobby, eh?
Alright, mate.
All right, mate.
So, alright. We
So
got
the
everything off.
only two pieces we're keeping are the center link and the idler bracket. Everything else is El Trasho,
No bueno.
but I'm leaving it like this so I know exactly how the new ones go back on.
That's no nice.
So that's a nice.
No, that's no nice.
We got stuff going on here. Look at all these engines we got.
We got like four.
Engines, cars.
We just took apart that engine.
Yeah, it's a LS1 actually for a car. That goes in a E30 BMW. Yes, sir.
Easy.
So Squints has been helping. Actually, Squints was the one that took apart the 5.7 LS1 with my other buddy Armando helps out. He was here because I was busy working on stuff.
You were.
And it's New Year's Eve. It's New Year's Eve, by the way. So Happy New Year, everybody! Oh, you hit me in the face with that. Put it on the ground, please. Put it on the ground if you're going to do that. Hit me in the face.
I did?
Yeah, the chunks of whatever's coming off of that.
I'm sorry, Miss Loser.
So while we're waiting on paint and powder coat, we dropped off the other pieces at paint and powder coat, right, Ricky?
Yeah.
So those are at paint and powder coat right now. We're gonna put our steering rods together, our tie rods, with our sleeves, right? Okay, good job. Yep, save those. Those are all the Jimmy Carter pins. Those are the Jimmy Carter pins. Yeah, oh, you got dirt on your face right there.
Oh.
That's all right. You're good. Just kick it to the curb. So that's garbage. Kick it to the curb.
I'm a slow worker.
I know, right? You're horrible. Are you flat rate?
What?
Don't worry about it.
You're so weird.
Door.
Shut up.
Thank God it's a new year. I could sell you for more money.
You know what you need to do for your New Year's resolution? Look in a mirror.
It's messed up. So angry. Why are you so angry? So angry. Well, we'll come back when Ricky's done unpackaging the 4 items that are in here.
Shut up.
3 hours from now.
Shut up.
We'll have put the little thing up that says 2 hours later from SpongeBob. All right, all the parts are back from powder coat and paint, and we got all the new parts.
2 days later.
Yep. 2 days later, we got our powder coat and paint back. Right. 2 days later. Yeah. Wow, you're wearing the same clothes 2 days later. It's so weird. So weird. So got our new idler tie rods. Reused the drag or the center link.
Yeah, we got a powder
New
coat.
pitman, new tie rods and everything, all nice. We did a basic kind of like visual alignment for now. And now we're gonna go down and
we also did a basic powder coat.
Yep, powder coat. Yeah, powder coat.
And then I'm getting better at my
Oh yeah, Ricky was practicing his Jimmy Carter pins. Nice, bent that over nice. I taught him that you have to do it like this. See, that way they all look the same because you can't have them different. See, they all look the same. See, all the same. Yep, same. See, that's professional. That's perfect.
Alright, you want to go down with that truck?
Sure, let's go down. Look at that. Watch your fingies. You're good. Coming down. Coming down. The only thing I don't like is these control arms have polyurethane bushings and they creak. So I'm going to add grease fittings. I'm going to drill the lower part and add grease fittings so I can grease them, because I tried greasing them from the outside and it didn't make a difference. So they creak.
You'll hear it.
Like they're loud. It's like creak, 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 creak.
Yeah, you'll hear it about a couple seconds.
Yeah. There it goes. The old creaky creak. Yeah, that has to be greased. That I don't like. It's like stiff too. It's weird. So I gotta fix that. Go all the way down with it, bud. Sit on it. Oh yeah, she looked good. Actually, I think our steering's it's pretty good. Pretty good for an eyeball. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty. Wow, not bad, bud. Those tires are pretty square. We just eyeballed it.
Yeah.
You know, like an eyeball. Right? Steering wheel's pretty square too. Look at that. Huh, amazing. Miracle.
Miracle.
Well, let's look at it on the ground.
It's a New Year miracle.
So with these springs, we're still probably a little low on our weight in the front, but that's perfect. I like those tires too. Those look perfect. Yeah, that's not going to do much. You're 70 pounds. Oh, that looks good. So that's about wrapping it up for this video. We got all the control arms on, springs, all new steering. Nice. Let's talk about what else are we going to be doing. So we have a fuel system. We actually have a aftermarket fuel tank that we're putting in. So we're gonna pull the bed off next, get the fuel tank mounted. We have to fabricate a little bit to make it fit because it's more of a generic. It was made for a different type of vehicle, but I'm gonna but I'm gonna make it work. So I'll make it work. What else? Couple things. We gotta finalize the brake lines.
Oh yeah, brake lines.
Excuse me. I gotta mount them. On somewhere on the front here where they used to be mounted to the control arm. Now I just gotta mount them somehow. Oh, what was that? Somebody lighting off fire.
They've been happening all day.
That sounded like a big boom. That was loud.
Almost like when he sneezes.
When I sneeze, it's like when you fart. It's like a big boom.
When Ozzy
farts, our dog.
It stinks so bad.
So bad. Thanks for hanging out and
like and subscribe.
No. We don't care about that. So no, stop. Please just stop.
Like and subscribe and watch our videos, because all the money we make.
We're not making any money.
I know, but when we do, it's going to this truck.
Oh, It's not actually, so.
Well, it's going to my college fund.
Stay tuned.